Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to 5 Minutes with Gray Hair Dave. My name's Dave. I've got gray hair. I have a gray beard. I wear glasses, a lot like the guy in the artwork. I think he's a little bit better looking than me, though. So, I really, one of these days, he's going to fight back and say, "Look, I was made after you," but realistically, he wasn't. So, I want to give a shout out right away to a company called lovejoyzombies.com. No, lovedayzombies.com. I apologize. Lovedayzombies.com. They're the ones who designed that artwork for me. They really are. They are. And they did such a fantastic job. I swear. I had originally sent them what I wanted, and then they sent me back a proof relatively quickly. I mean, within a day. And I looked at it and I was okay with it for a while. Then all of a sudden, I really took a look at it and I realized that the guy wasn't wearing glasses. Gray hair Dave, he wasn't wearing glasses. Well, I wear glasses and it just didn't look right. So, I sent him a message, said, "Hey, I forgot to ask, can you add glasses to the artwork?" And they did. Sent it back to me within a couple of hours. Tweaked it a little bit, and I tell you what, it is. I think it's cool. I think it's a great depiction of what I was looking to do. Now, is it a replica of me? No, not at all. I don't really look like that. I'm going to add a page to the website where I can start putting on photos and maybe some videos and links to things that I am interested in and I think you might be interested in. And this will be one of the links that'll be in there. But in there, you'll finally see a picture of the real gray hair Dave. But I wanted you all to know that that was the company that I used. Now, if you have a company or you're starting something or you're already doing something in business or on your own or on the side, I mean, if you need a logo, I don't believe I paid very much for this. I know exactly what I paid for it, but it wasn't very much. And you want to know how I found them? I found them on Instagram. Imagine that. And they're everywhere. Don't get me wrong, but if you go to lovedayzombies.com, I think they got into this because of gaming and gamers who needed avatars. And for those of you who don't really know what an avatar is, besides what the movie is, an avatar basically, especially when it comes to anything to do with podcasting or video creation, and not just video creation, but creators in general, especially podcasts and video podcasts and things like that. An avatar is your perfect listener or viewer or your perfect customer. And that's what it is. So my avatar for this, because I made it gray hair Dave, I'm a baby boomer and I wanted to just talk about my life growing up as a baby boomer and start getting into what it is I'm doing as a baby boomer coming up on retirement. What am I going to do with the rest of my life? Now, granted, I could retire today and I can live, but not as well as I'd like to. It would be tight. And I like to work. Right now, I'm still working a full-time job. And eventually, I want to cut that back to part-time. But I want to keep the income coming. So I started podcasting quite a few years ago. And podcasting is something that I enjoy a lot. It's an extreme pleasure for me to be doing this. I enjoy this part of it. I enjoy the editing part of it, the audio editing. When I was doing video with the other podcast with my brother, I enjoy video editing too, and I got really good at it. And I'm looking to do some more of that for other people who might want video editing or audio editing in what they're doing. So it's a passion of mine, and I can, if I do it right, make a little bit of money at this, hopefully enough to subsidize, retirement money, and then survive really well. I mean, not do extremely well. I didn't plan well. I was a doofus, but I'm going to be okay. But I'm still going to need to bring in some income, and this is something that I enjoy. My question to you is, as baby boomers, and even if you're not a baby boomer, and if you're not a baby boomer, and you haven't been saving for retirement, it sneaks up on you all of a sudden. Last thing, I remember turning around when I came down to Florida, and I just turned 50, or I was just turning 50. I was 49, I think, when I moved down here. And man, the time has just flown by, and you'll notice that as you get older, folks. The older you get, the quicker time flies. I don't know if that's the big Lord above saying we want to hurry up and get you here, or if he's saying to me, slow down and smell the coffee, which I don't drink. Smell the flowers. But anyways, I kind of meandered away from what I was talking about. But what is your passion? What are you going to do when you retire if you're a baby boomer? If you're not there, might want to start thinking about it. Are you going to golf? Just golf? There's lots of people who just go out there, they golf, they have fun. A lot of people want to work part-time somewhere else in something they've never done. Maybe you want a podcast. Maybe you want to start a podcast. I want you to think about it if you're a baby boomer or older or younger, and you've got kids or you have grandkids. Well, if you got kids, you got grandkids, it's hard to have grandkids without kids. No, it's really not. I don't want to get into that because again, you get into different families. We're not going there today. Anyways, don't you want them to know what life was like for you growing up? Don't you want to leave that legacy? Now, you can do that by just recording a just recording an audio book for yourself and then passing it out to them. If that's something you want to do, contact me. Go to my website, 5 Minutes with Gray Hair Dave. Leave me a message in the mic, with a little microphone, or there's a contact me page. Leave me a message. I can help you with that. I'd be happy to help you edit it, or I would edit it for you if that's something you wanted to do. I don't mind editing audiobooks. We can work that out. If it's something you want to podcast, tell people what you're passionate about, or interview people you're passionate about talking with. Whatever it is, podcasting is a great, great way to do this. This is something that you can do. It's not hard to do. If I can do it, folks, anybody can do it. Now, granted, I like this kind of stuff. If you don't like this kind of stuff, I can help you. All you got to do, you can do this on your phone. I don't suggest that, folks. I do not suggest that. I do not think that's a good idea. The audio quality is not great. Is it going to cost you a little bit to get started? A little bit, but not a lot. You can buy, a cheap microphone, or use the headphones that come with your phone and attach it to your laptop or your computer or your iPad or whatever it is. Your Android tablet, and you can record and edit and do all that. And it doesn't have to be 5 minutes, doesn't have to be 10 minutes. It could be an hour. Be whatever you want it to be. So why not think about this? Let Gray Hair Dave help you with this. I'm here for you. I'm starting a company where I help people do this. It's going to be called Boomer Podcasters. And I'm going to show you the exact way how to do this. This is part of why I'm doing this podcast, just to lead to that one. But this one is also important for me. I was talking with a friend the other day, and she goes, "Yeah, Dave, I really wish you'd had kids. I think you'd have been a great dad." And I think I would have too. Again, as I've said before, I think it would have changed my life. I would have been a different person. Don't know if that'd been good or bad. All I know is that I think I'd have been a different person. And she goes, "But so you can't leave this for your children." But you've got nieces and nephews, Dave, and grandnieces and grandnephews. You can leave this for them. So if you're a niece or a nephew and you're out here listening, let me know. Leave me a message on the website. And if you're not, leave me a message anyway, folks. I want to hear from you. If this is something you're interested in doing, if you want to be the guy or the girl out there who's ranting and raving about this or that, you can do it. You can do it. I have confidence in you. Even if you don't, I do have confidence in you. I know you can do it. So if it's something you're interested in, folks, please, please start. If I can help, please let me know. I'd be happy to help you. So, folks, this is Gray Hair Dave saying podcasting is a great, great idea. You can do it. Now, don't forget, folks, tell all your friends about me. Let them know, hey, Gray Hair Dave, he's out there 5 days a week. He's got some Saturdays and Sunday stuff coming up here really, really quick that's going to be a little different, but a lot of fun. So I look forward to that and hope you do too. But if you're going to get those episodes, you may have to become a subscriber. So tell your friends. If they don't know how to listen to a podcast, folks, do me a favor. Show them for me. It'll only take a minute. Podcasts are available on every phone out there today. You can ask the girl in the box that starts with an A and has an X and an A in it at the end. They can play it for you. It's everywhere, folks. Even your TV will play podcasts now. Especially if you have like a Roku or an Apple TV or a Google Play, whatever those things are. They'll do it for you too. All you got to do is have somebody help you if you don't know how to do it. And I'm here to help you. So, folks, have a blessed weekend. Don't forget, this is number 39. Or is this 40? This is 40, folks. Holy cow, we hit 40. Yay. All right. Have a great weekend, folks. This is Gray Hair Dave saying, don't forget, 5 minutes with grayhairdave.com. That's the number 5 minutes with grayhairdave.com. Leave me a message. Go on, view and listen to all the old podcasts. You have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you on Monday. Bye-bye.